What's up, Capricorn? This is Marcus back from Aries Oracle, back with a bonus reading here for you. Now, this bonus reading is going to be for Aries season. Okay, so this is going to get some information about love and also about career. And this is going to be for what to expect during the Aries season, which is going to be from March the 21st to April the 19th. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to get you an Oracle card. First, we're going to answer love. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to interpret love from the perspective of both singles and couples, right? And then we'll get you some future readings when it has to do with your career, right? So I'm going to use my tarot of the old path here. So we have 44, the attraction of opposites, right? So this right here already definitely talks of love. So let's see what we have here. So far we have seduction, temptation, magnetism, passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, and sexual union. All right, so just like the top, you have double fours here. That's angel number energy. And so I see here that just off the surface, for sure it looks like if you're single, you're about to meet your soulmate. If you're already in a couple, already in a relationship, you're gonna have some things fruitful here for you. Okay. So far, I got some really good energies. So far, we first have the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Two of Cups. Then we have the Empress. We have the Chariot. We have the Sun. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for you. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. All right. So for you singles and for you couples, this is wonderful energy here for you. I'm going to interpret everything, and more than likely I'm probably going to clarify. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you guys, both singles and couples, you guys are doing it right now. All right? So we'll see what we have for you here, Capricorn, and see what's going on next. All right, so here we go. This is the King of Pentacles. This is your energy here, Capricorn. All right? So what we have is the attraction of opposites. All right, this is 44. Seduction, temptation, magnetism, a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, and sexual union. So for you singles, what I already see here is that it looks like if you're single right now, during Aries season, you might just be finding somebody to be with. All right, now you have the Nine of Swords. All right, now the Nine of Swords, this is about being in your head. You're always worried about the next thing that's going to happen. And maybe you've been in a bad relationship in the past that was stuck in your brain, and it was something that you couldn't get out of, and it was keeping you at night because you were trying to look for another person to be with. But from what I can see here, during the Aries season, you are going to meet someone that is going to be able to meet that attraction. That's going to be able to kind of clarify some things here for you. Right? So we have the Two of Cups. Right? So for you singles, you might be meeting a water sign, possibly, but it looks like during this Aries season, you're going to meet somebody that's possibly a soulmate that may be the one for you, especially with this attraction opposites is saying a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, sexual union, coupling. So it looks like this person that you meet may be the person that you get into a relationship or start a relationship with. It's going to be passionate. It looks like it's going to be hot and heavy. All right. Now we have the Empress card. Now for singles, this means one thing, and I'll go over what it means for the couples. So with the Empress card, this means that this relationship is going to grow. You're going to connect with this person, and with all the green that's on this card, this person is going to soothe your heart. So any pain or anything that you have, this is going to be something that soothes the heart, calms you down. It's going to make you feel so much better about yourself. Now you see the sign of Venus here. Venus is the sign of love. So this might be the person, especially having this right next to the Two of Cups. This could be someone who you fall in love with, and you might have a future, for the rest of your being with this person. They're someone who is going to be nurturing. For males that's watching this, you're going to find a female that's going to be certainly nurturing for you. If you're non-binary, this is a person that's going to be very, very, very nurturing. They're going to be very caring. This might be someone who after a long day of work, they just want to cook you food, not because that's their job, but just because they want to make sure that you ate. They want to make sure that you're safe. They want to come, get you in the house, make you feel comfortable, maybe give you a massage. And that's not because they're doing their duty. That's because they're doing it because they love you. Okay? Venus is about love. Venus is also about money, okay? And right now, it's in Venus is actually in Aquarius, and Aquarius is about kind of like that wishing on a star energy, reaching out to the universe and asking for what you want, and the universe sending it to you. So it looks like you have a new love that's coming to you. This is for the singles, all right? All right. So you have mastery or the chariot. Now, with mastery and the chariot, this is you putting together all the wonderful energies, and you putting together all of the four elements, and you're finding someone who connects with you. Possibly this person could be a Cancer, okay? Maybe a very intuitive person, or possibly this is somebody that you've already met, okay? Now, from what I see with this here, if you see that the person's kind of ruling things, now, instead of them having a whip or anything, they are holding the reins, but they're actually carrying a seed of vervain there. So, for some people, this might be somebody that you might meet when you're going out, so that you can shop to buy like your flowers if you're starting to plant like your new garden, or what may have you in April, or actually in the Aries season. Okay, but you're gonna be able to put all of those things together, and it's gonna work out that the two of you have a good relationship. But definitely for those who are single, it looks like from all these cards here, it doesn't look like you're gonna be single anymore. All right, things are gonna blossom. Okay, this is a sun energy. Now, what's really, really coincidental in this is if you look at the sun energy here, Capricorn, the sign that's on the top in the blue is Cancer, and then we just had the mastery card. So I have a good feeling that maybe a Cancer. That's the person that you approached. And Cancers are representative of the fourth house, so they're all about family. They're all about love, which also makes sense for them to have that Empress energy. Now you see with the Sun card, they're reaching up to the sun. Phoenix rising out of the ashes. So since this is beneath the Knight of Swords, the energy that I get is, maybe you did have that past relationship that was hurtful and it was kept you in your mind, but now you're a phoenix rising out of the ashes, and you're seeing that, being single is not the way, and you might have found someone that you have all of these deep feelings about. And then with the Sun card, this is the best card that you could possibly get in the deck. There's nothing better than the Sun. So this is saying that this is going to wash away everything, especially with the Empress card in the Sun. This is the Sun energy going down on the earth, you Capricorn, and helping you grow, and helping things flourish, and helping things nurture. And, again, with the Phoenix rising out the ashes, there's going to be a lot of passion, because the Phoenix is really, really fiery. The Phoenix is it burns away all badness, and now it creates newness, so that as the bird flies, things grow. Even though there's hot fire growing, things are growing as the bird flies forward. Right? You have the Ace of Swords. Right? So for you singles, this is something that's going to definitely give you mental clarity. You're going to feel a lot better for yourself. This person is going to be more outspoken. You see the 3 leaves that are floating? Those are birch leaves. So with birch leaves, this means bravery. So you're going to be brave enough to be able to take a chance to be in this relationship. And this is going to be something that's going to be beneficial to you. You have the 6 of Wands. All right. So this is going to be a very, very beautiful, successful, possible relationship that you get into for you singles. Now, what's happening with this is you're now going to start going out in public with this person, and people are going to see you guys and go, wow, that's a cute couple. Or you're going to be like, wow, I didn't expect those two to get together, but they look good together. And then you guys are going to have similar likes and similar interests that you're going to be able to move forward. And you might be riding together, and things are, you might see people that you know, or go do things that make you happy. And during the summertime, you might take a lot of action, but you're going to have a victory. You're going to have success. Right? So we have the 8 of Wands. Right? So with the 8 of Wands being next to the 6 of Rods, what I take from this right off the bat is, any of you singles, once you start talking to this new person, your phone's going to blow up. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to get text messages, emails. Yo, did I just see you driving with such and such? Are you going out with such and such? Did you hook up with such and such? Like, you're really going to start getting a lot of attention, because people are going to be seeing this for you. Possibly this summer, you may even, or during Aries season, you might even think about going on a trip with them, or planning a trip. Or for some of you, this may happen that you might go on a trip during Aries season, and you actually might meet this person. And this is where, that energy comes in. But, this is, for you singles, this is definitely some good energy. Right? Now again, Capricorn, this same scenario will go over for those in a relationship. So if you are in a relationship currently, married or just having a boyfriend or girlfriend or non-binary relationship, okay, you have the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords is about having a hard time sleeping. This is about having negative thoughts and bad self-talk to yourself. And within the relationship, you're always going to have times that you need to work on things. As I say all the time, if you're in a perfect relationship, those to me aren't realistic, because anytime a really bad situation happens, you guys have no idea how to react to it. So what will happen is the first thing that comes will kind of snowball and just knock over the relationship. So I think that this is some energy that is going to go away, but maybe recently you might have been fighting. For some reason, I feel that Christmas time, the two of you might have spent a lot of money. Your credit card bills are high, and all the bills are kind of piling up on you. So there's been a lot of fighting, or like a lot of passive aggressive energy, and that's possibly what this is. But you got to understand that the person that you're with, this is your soulmate. This is the person that you're the only person in their eyes. You're like the number one draft pick. Okay, so if you just look at these people, both of them have blue hats on the top of their head. So this means that you guys have a deep soul connection. Those large hats on top of your head represent meditation and also connection to the universe. And you see the man, he has a really long hat, and the woman has a big hat, but she has a long white veil attached to it. So that means that she is deep in meditation, but she's also connected to the astral realms with the white part that's there. The guy who's standing there, his legs and his arms are covered in green. So that means that he'll do anything for you, or she'll do anything for you because of that green energy. If they need to run a mile to get you some Pampers, or really need to run a mile to get you some tampons, they'll do it. And with their arms being in green, that means this covers their heart. They'll do anything they have to make you happy. And if you look at this here, this Two of Cups, the woman, she kind of looks like she's pregnant. So this is a possibility that, and this might be for some people, maybe you guys might have just recently found out that you were pregnant and you guys are worried about finances or worried about things, but everything's going to turn out fine. All right. Now, again, I have the Empress card. So for you couples, if you guys aren't aware that you're pregnant, definitely talk to your significant other, because you have two cards right next to each other where the females are possibly pregnant. Okay. Especially with the way, if you look at this card, you can see the belly protruding here. On this one, you just see her holding her belly. Okay, so this could be something, this might be some news to you, but definitely I think for you Capricorn couples, there's definitely, some growth going, something in the belly there, especially when it comes to your love situation, right? But with the Empress card, especially in Venus, this is a wonderful energy. So, you're going to have a fruitful relationship. Hopefully, with the universe's energy, if you are pregnant, the baby comes out healthy and it's everything that you're looking for. All right. Then we have the Chariot. All right. So this is actually a mastery. So just from off the bat, I think that the two of you have put together such good energy together, and you guys balance each other, that you guys have almost mastered this relationship. Okay. Again, for some of you who might have had those credit card problems in the past and like things were wearing you out, I don't think that you're going to have that problem going forward. I think that everything's going to work itself out, and you're going to be able to move forward fruitfully, and you're going to be very happy. Okay. And you have all the tools together with all four of these elements together, and things are going to be beneficial. Right. You have the Sun. Now, there's no higher card better than the Sun. So, as I mentioned before, the Sun card washes away any negative energies. And you see how you have the two people looking up to the Sun, just being thankful to the universe and to the Sun's energy for making things grow. So this is your relationship growing. This is also being appreciative of the food that grows from the earth, so that you can possibly feed, give folic acid to your significant other if they're pregnant. This is you just thanking the universe every day for waking up. But guess what? You have the beauty of waking up to your significant other who you wouldn't trade for the world. The Phoenix waking up from the ashes. I connect this with what's going on with the universe nowadays. Everything that's going on, there's a lot of negativity and a lot of hate. And I think that love is the strongest energy that shines over everything. So with that Phoenix rising out the ashes, every day we take some things for granted, us waking up, us opening our eyes, us having 10 fingers and 10 toes. Sometimes you got to change that thought process. And that's the phoenix kind of rising out the ashes, rising out of your mind, letting you know to be appreciative for everything that you have, including your relationship. And this is going to give you some mental clarity. This is going to give you that win. Okay. Now, you see the blue in the background. This is the universe providing this new opportunity here for you. You're gonna have some divine downloads that's gonna be able to kind of increase the relationship. If you see here, there's 2 crescent moons up and down, and there's 2 dots there. Now, those 2 dots there, those are circles that are representative of closed energy. So the 2 of you are both connected now spiritually. As you see, you have the crescent moon pointing up, and you have the crescent moon pointing down. All right. Now, this is the sword energy that's coming from both of your crown that's making you appreciate each other even more. All right. Here, the six of wands. This is a victory. Okay. This is you guys walking together, going to the grocery store, and people seeing how wonderful your family is, seeing how wonderful you guys are in a relationship, and things are just going to be great and beneficial for you. I think that with this, you're going to see that things are positive and that you have nothing to worry about, especially like I mentioned, if you had any problems in the past season or you're worried about credit card bills or anything, things are going to get better for you. You're going to start to see that kind of show its head, with the Aries and in the Aries season. This actually represents the sun in Aries. So you're going to have a lot of great things that happen. Okay. Now, with the 8 of Wands, this is movement. This is quick movement. So for some of you that's in a relationship, you might be having a new job and you're going to get a message that comes quickly to you that lets you know that everything's coming to you and that you may have a raise. This could be text messages. This could be emails, or this could even be you going on a trip or a vacation with your significant other. And, for some of you, during that trip, this is when you conceive this baby, or this is when you find out that you're going to be pregnant. But I think that for couples, you guys have amazing energy here that's saying that you guys have made the right choice. You picked the right person. You have your soulmate, and you guys have a divine connection. So you should be appreciative of that. All right. So that's what I have for you as for when it comes to love. All right. So what I'm going to do now, let me get you an oracle card, and we'll see what we have for you as for your career. All right. And then we'll get some clarification energy with that. Okay. All right. So we have 29, which is the abysmal. Okay. This is danger, insecurity, overwhelm, unpredictability, hazardous conditions, dark emotions, facing fear, and courage. Right? So just from what I can see here, you might have some changes coming, and just kind of looking at that whole love situation, kind of bringing that together with this. Possibly with the abysmal, you have emotions that's changing. You're not really sure of how things are going to pan out in the future. So because of the fact that you're not sure of how things are going to pan out and things are unpredictable, you feel like very, very scared and timid on how to move forward because you can't predict what's going to happen next. All right. So let's see what we have here. So the first energy we have is the Justice card. All right. Next we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right. So just off the bat, you already have some good energies here. Okay, so I think that this is more telling you to tread lightly, but I don't think that you have any. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are going to turn in your chain, and you have the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, so things are going to balance out. Okay? All right, so you have the Magician. All right, so yeah, even though this card says the abysmal and it's danger, there's really good energies here. Yeah, you got some really good stuff. We'll figure this out for you. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. So the bottom of the deck is the Chariot card. All right. Now for you, Capricorns, we have the Chariot also in the last deck for the love situation. So it looks like you have some good energy that you're putting things together going forward. And it looks like this is also bleeding into your work. All right. Now with the abysmal, Again, this is 29. This is 2 plus 9, which is an 11. Which the first card that came out for is the Justice card. Now you see this is a picture of water crashing from a waterfall. Okay, so the water as it's coming down is crashing. It's making a lot of waves. And if you see the picture here, there's a lot of waves. So in this time frame, it looks like something is affecting your emotion when it comes to work. You feel that there's danger. You might be insecure, overwhelmed, unpredictability, hazardous conditions, dark emotions, facing fear, and courage. Now, just from what I feel at the bat for you first is I have the Justice card. Now, the Justice card, this came out upright. So when it comes to work, the Justice card is about things kind of panning out and things working in your favor. You've been working a hard time, working very hard for a long time, and you've put in the work, you've put in the effort. So now things are balancing themselves out for justice. So what this could be is this could be you getting a promotion to a new job or a new position. And you've been working really, really hard, and then now it's your turn. So one of the fears that you might have is that you don't want to make a mistake. You want to make sure that you do the job perfectly. You're aware that now that you have more responsibility, that you have a lot of pressure on you. And so I wouldn't take this as a bad thing, especially with this 11 matching up with the 11 here, and then also 1 plus 1 is 2. And so that 2 is just you working with the universe, working with partners, making things happen, using your intuition. And I think that things are going to be beneficial as long as you keep that positive energy. All right. You have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, again, is funny because you have 2 balance cards here. All right. So the Six of Pentacles, this is a Libra card also. All right. But this is about balance and success. And this is balancing in your money, balancing your finances. This is you being able to give back to the universe or give back to those who need. So what I see, since you have these 2 balance cards next to each other, is this Justice card is giving you what you deserve. You've been working for a long time. You've been putting in the work. They probably ask you to work overtime, and you work a lot of overtime, and maybe that's made you get into some arguments or fights at home. But guess what? Now they gave you the raise. So now the money's coming in, and this is going to help balance things out. This is going to help balance out some of the bills. If you did have some, say credit card debt or something, this is something that's going to come in and it's going to help you. Right? Next, you have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups that I see, this is partnership. All right, this is you working together. So possibly you got a raise at work, or if you own your own business, you might have made a partnership that now is working in your benefit, and you're seeing that things are going to work out. Things are going to be fruitful. If you see that there's a little rainbow that's coming from the 2 cups, so this is telling you that you're going to have a pot of gold at the end of the day because the rainbow is making things work out. You're going to have good connection with this person. This is someone who you get along very well with. And because you get along so well with them, it's going to make things fruitful for you at work. Right? You have the Wheel of Fortune. So you see this person, they're doing almost like a yoga pose. Their legs are in the position looking like Jupiter. Right now, Jupiter is in Pisces. And so Pisces' energy is about expansion. It's about dreaminess. It's about, what could happen. What if I take some time to meditate? What answers may I receive from the universe? So the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your way. Okay, so it's going in your favor, and you can see that things are moving, especially since you have the Six of Pentacles, which has the wheels here, and then you have the Two of Cups, which has the wheels there. So things are moving in your direction, and you just want to take advantage of that as it's working for you. Right? Now, what's awesome is you have the Magician card. So the Magician card is saying that you've manifested this. You've put your head down. You see the Magician got their hood on and they got their head focused. So you put your head down and you focused on creating this new universe that you're about to live in. You have all the tools. You have the passion, you have the intelligence, you have the drive, you have the emotion, and now you have the physical location where you can show this. Okay, you might, even if you're working in a new business, you having all those elements is going to make sure that things are successful for you. Right? So you have the Hierophant card. So with the Hierophant card, this represents institution. So, say you might work at a corporation, or you may work for the city or the state or the government, or possibly, you're creating your own institution. But if you see this person, they're relaxed and meditative, and you can see the pathway is going to to the universe. This pathway is going up to ascension. Okay, so this is you mastering yourself. This is you now being someone that everyone looks at you as a leader. Okay, whether it's spiritually or within your industry, they're looking at you as somebody that needs to follow. And then if they follow you, they're going to follow towards success. This pink color here, this represents love. So people are doing this because they love working with you. You have that energy that just bleeds and just shows that you're worthy of listening to and that you're a good person. Right? The Knight of Cups. So at work, when people talk to you, you're very easy and very approachable. People love talking to you because you don't talk down to people. You kind of always have that, almost like, you're almost like a how can I say it? Not a fast talker, but you're almost like a sweet talker. But at the same time, you're just talking about work. You're not trying to get in anyone's pants or anything. And you're just really good at talking. You're good at communicating. People love talking to you because you have positive, receptive energy. And these people look at you as calm. You might be a person that comes in nice and dressed comfortably, but you show a lot of respect because of the fact that you're such a good person at your industry and at your job. And this is the reason why people are appreciative of you. Right? You have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, this is healing, right? This is a new opportunity. This could be new love. This could be a refound love for your job. This could be healing. And now that you're doing so much better at the job and you've been worried, you've been insecure and feeling things. But now that you've moved up, you got a healing feeling within your heart because everything that you've worked for is now benefiting you. You see this person's holding this really close to their chest. So you might be a person just works really, really hard. And then you say to yourself, hey, Capricorn, you say to yourself, if I go to work and I put my 100% in, they're going to recognize me and they're going to give me, the raises. So, in the past, you might have felt that you didn't deserve things, but this Justice card came and balanced things out. Now you have this newfound love for your job. You have this newfound love for yourself. And this is helping you to heal yourself. All right? All right, so it's my pleasure. This is all I have for you here, Capricorn. This is a bonus reading, and I just want to say thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also, thank you for all the love for the people who have been watching the videos. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My contact information will be in the description box. And also, if you're willing, you certainly can donate to the channel. And that helps me to get new cards and helps me to get new oracles so I can better serve you. All right. It's been my pleasure. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, wonderful time, and enjoy. Take your time. Peace. Take care, Capricorn.